Are you following the AP order of Piggy's build, Rat? Fucking the FOV with Rim is so small. You think so? Okay. I wish I could like look at it from here. Because there's some, you should back up here. Okay, yeah, so this one though, like, you want to watch, and maybe like Calico's a little bit different or whatever, maybe not. She's being greedy too, to a degree. So like, you've taken another 50, so you've taken 200 damage from minions alone. Look at the last 30 seconds. I know I'm kind of blocking, there's 170. Let's go back a past minute. Troopers have done 280 for you, okay? So the mini damage you never learned. Yeah. So if you're in front of your minions, the enemy minions will focus you. So while you're like hiding around this one, they were like you're freezing the lane almost. You're freezing the enemy's lane, I guess, by keeping them up on the stairs, and they're gonna focus you, right? And at this point in the game, when there's no minutes really, like, and Apollo's kind of halfish, I would almost like say maybe let them come out a little bit, like the minions, so that you can make the enemy come out, because like Apollo's half. If you can get him to come, I wish I could fucking, like, where's he at? So if you can make him come down a little more, you could hurt him more, right? That's why I'm like, just definitely watch out, like, you know, taking extra damage from the minions if you don't need to. One, if you don't need to, but two, I would almost like maybe try to use, like, keeping pressure is really good, but since there's no boxes you can run, there's no neutrals that are spawned to farm instead, and like doing a couple damage to the Guardian isn't a whole lot whenever there's like half a health character that you could possibly bully. So like, in like 2 minutes from now, what you're doing, I would actually say is great, because then you could just go do boxes, or you could go do neutrals, and you could just keep a soul lead instead of like staying there. But I would almost like just say back off a little bit, like even just to where this box is, and then you can like do that. Mainly said because of just the minion damage, and so that maybe you can lure Apollo down some. But my main thing is the minion damage. Like some real line, I love him, but he's not viable though. I don't know how he supports so much RSA. You can definitely still carry with him. And like we talked about, Rack is playing with Calico and Ivy, so.
Good luck.
So I know you're following his build, but I actually like, unless your Calico is gonna get a healing right away, I would say like just get healing right for Calico instead of monster rounds, because like she's super low now and you can't tag along unless it's bugged, maybe it's off cooldown, but you used it, so maybe it's off a cooldown. Oh, it's not off a cooldown, it's just bugged. Instead of, so like, yeah, it's bugged. Yeah, you should have right, exactly. Yeah, so in this, like, following and having a general guide is great, but since you are in a support-ish character, right, with Rim, because you can still carry with Rim to a degree, right, but not as much, or not as you know, not as heavy as some of the other characters, of course. But you have a more flexible build than Calico does, because Calico just needs her damage. So yeah, you should have not got monster right so that you can get healing right and help her out more. I have no idea, Tex. I haven't done seen any of the paid coaching. I don't know if I mean, some of the shit I could say could be wrong anyways. I'm not Eternus for a reason. They are. Their stuff could be better. Some of Pashi's videos, because I watch Pashi's stuff too. You know, it's some of the stuff with his drawing boards are more involved than I am, but his is the paid service too. So you should put another minion on these fuckers. Go, or put, so like, yeah. So either you want to really heavily abuse your helpers on minions. Minions with helpers are so OP. Like, I'm not, like, they are just so crazy. Or just go put them on some boxes that you can steal. Should be coming on offline soon. Oh, well, I mean, I'm glad you actually tanked that instead of Calico, because Calico would have died. Looking for tagging. Nice jumping for you. Camera fix itself. Oh, I think it's because of you. All right, now so like, again, instead of getting extra spirit, get healing right. Like, so like whenever you're this far down, or she should get healing right and put it on herself. She can get healing right and turn cat whenever she has cat, and go take boxes or something. But yeah, if you if you're like, she's goodish now because you got the healing minion, but
I like my pillow.
whenever you're like constantly half health, you lose health to be able to trade. And what I mean by trading is like trading your health for their health to create pressure, like butting heads, right? So like Apollo is half health. He can't really trade, and that's why he's doing this. And 7 can't really trade either. So like y'all can bully them because they don't really have the health to trade. So what y'all should be doing now, since especially because like if he comes up here, you can bully him. Like you can definitely bully him. Throw your pillow on this. Oh, you don't have your pillow. It's all right. But like, so like you can really constantly shove this pressure and keep the pressure up because they're so low health wise. And you have your pillow now. You should throw it. You should look for Apollo. Okay, so on this one, so since you have just a little pillow, you can yeet that shit. Even though he's more up front, Apollo is less health, so you should try to bully and focus Apollo instead of 7. 7 has less regen. With this, he's a little bit better than Apollo, but since he's less healthy, you should try to focus more of him instead. Or do you not have pillow? Is it on cooldown? Oh, you already had it. Again, with spectator bugs, fucking jank. So yeah, from here you can either try to take some of their boxes. You just threw it. Okay, so you did, yeah. You did throw it, yeah. So from here, so it's almost 5 minutes. So you want to shove this wave really hard, and then you can either do 2 things. You can back off.
Going to stop.
You can do a little bit of damage, but I think one of you should be going to the buffs. Okay, you're going there. Good. Hopefully you told Calico. Perfect. Yeah. No, you get it. You did remember. Oh, you did it. Wonderful. That's perfect. Yeah. You did some damage on the Guardian, and you didn't overstay your boundaries. And then you got backed off because you created pressure, and then you're able to come do boxes, and yeah, and you got the buffs along the way. That's everything you need. Oh, that's unfortunate, Perry.
You make me feel safe. Come on.
You need to buy.
That's gonna help keep the blood on the inside.
You gotta love those little helpers.
I like naps.
Oh, the timer is also mostly fixed. Look at that. Surprise. So 7 has his ultimate, so you should see this. 7 has his ultimate. That means he's scary. 7 with his ultimate is scary. He can do things at this part of the game, right? You have a sleep, but it's not gonna stop him channeling. So you need to really kind of like clear this quickly to not give too much pressure up for them. Or your pressure, I mean. And then you need to try to find some way to start getting some extra souls by doing boxes. So you should put your minion on, good, a little helper, and then you should go look for boxes that you can come take. And you should focus on their boxes, which you look like you're doing, which is great. Okay, where are you going? You're going all the way to blue? Are you gonna sleep him? Could have been slightly better, but that was good. Could have been better like macro wise or whatever. Yeah, rotated here. I see that. Get on the jump pad. Nice attempt with the movement. You got the movement. Because what I was gonna say though is like you need to like get some souls if possible, like by taking their boxes and such. But the big thing, so I don't know if you're gonna do this, so we're gonna find this out here before you engage in this. But you really want to use your helpers to take enemy centers, right? You don't really want to use your helpers for your centers. So we're gonna see what if you do that anything with that, with it being almost 8 minutes. So if there's anything that you start doing once 8 minutes hits, you really need to look for opportunities to steal enemy centers with your little helpers. Like that should be like as much of a priority thing as you can. Like you don't want to take your stuff with your helpers, you want to take their stuff with it. Like that's Rem's a rat, and you want to use that to your advantage. So like instead of like actually, I would actually say instead of using your little helper on that minion there, I would have kept one and put it on the centers and then go to their doubles. Yep. Try to bake where to put helpers on the minion, then go to the centers and have to wait for the helpers. Yeah, that's just what you did there. Like if you did it on that one minion, but if you had held it, you could have put one of the minions here. Oh, and then oh, maybe it's just bugged then. I apologize then. Good. I would actually maybe I would have honestly just stole the other centers. Like they're both working. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I think I would have honestly just took the other centers. I mean, I guess maybe they need your help. How's your Calico doing? They should just jump her. She's by herself.
I'm helpful.
Yeah, I would have just, well, I would have took that earlier. But good, you did a good job. Like that, like how you did that rotate and like stole their stuff with it. It's just the fucking spectator bug, fortunately, with cooldowns. But that was like really good. Honestly, so like, okay, so from here you had almost 3,200. I do know that Piggy has Torment Pulse in there. Instead of getting extra charge, I would have just got Torment Pulse because it's harder to get. Yeah, see, you already know. You already know. What is this rack? Yeah, if you already almost have the money for the big purchases, even if and it's a strong power spike, just go for it. Just go for the big purchase. What's Calico's? Is she saving for Torment Pulse? Yeah, she was. Okay. Okay, so I think you should have stayed, like, so yeah, you didn't heal him a whole lot. I think you should have just stayed on here and stayed with Calico. And like once she had Torment Pulse, you should just try to commit. Nice pillow toss. Like you should try to look for a pick while they were kind of mid-ish here. The minute they get something, you're still figuring. Okay.
If you're looking for souls, then right here.
Bully him. I think you could slip him. I think you. So okay. So here, I actually think you could have slept him. Look. So here's the reason why. Graves is coming over. So the reason why I'm thinking that, he was out of position. He was isolated. He was away from the Guardian, and the bridge buff was up. Right. You could have slept him, Calico. While Calico jumped across, Calico would have got the bridge buff, and then you could have done that. You know how tired the timing is on Rem for his repose. But it still, I think, would have isolated him better. Like, just because you have to wait literally for the last second. That one's a little easier. And I guess he did die.
Good job.
But I think if you wanted to attempt to commit with it, you could have. Like him, you could have slept 7.
Touch me.
Like, just to secure the Guardian, if you want to. Because he has, 7 has Storm Cloud.
Get something really cool.
And if he wanted to contest that, he could have just started ulting, and then you would have had to back off. He didn't have to, and he backed off anyways, so I guess at the end of the day it didn't really matter. But that's kind of where my thought was coming from. I think this is good. Yes.
Away we go.
I've gotten a lot better about, like, there was a period where I was like way too conservative with like holding ultimate, but I think now I'm rather like, if you see opportunities to use it for a pick or two is obviously better, but if you can secure 2 of them, or sorry, even just 1 of them, sometimes I think it's worth it. So this one, you should be like, Graves, I need your help. Graves.
Let's take out
Yeah.
Vindicta.
You should be, Graves needs to rotate with you on this one. I'm glad you're doing the urn, but now it's risky. Dynamo's here. He has his ultimate. Sinclair's here. Sinclair's behind you. And Vindicta's here. And you have Ivy. And of course you just have to slam dunk it, but Graves should have fucking came with you. You can't really do any, like, you could drop the urn and sleep them. You could be like, tell Venator, yo, pick the urn up. I'm gonna sleep them. Yeah. Do it. Yes. Yes. And then I was saying you have to be quick with it at a certain point. You think he does? Yeah, but now he has to go chase it down. So, hi Yukai, how are you? Yeah, and now like it's kind of like it's really awkward. All right, now Venator's running. Venator's going in. So we have to escort the fucker. You can just go tag along with him. Oh, he's just gonna go drop it. Where's he doing? Bro, where are you going? Okay, he's holding it. Graves really should have came with you. You should have, like, so if you ever see the opportunity, tell Graves just come. And then so for you, so like I would like maybe just wait here, like up here or something, instead of being this low, because you want an opportunity to get as many people with sleep as well. So you want a good advantage point, especially since you don't have like any, you only have your 2 staminas or whatever, right? And you don't have warp stone or anything like that. So I would already kind of like be up here. It looks like Venator Rem edition. Yeah, the fucking urn doesn't give a shit. So you should look for an opportunity, a higher point of view advantage point. And then as soon as you see 2 people, because you know Vin's coming. So once Vin's close enough, and there's like 2 people to start showing, just go ahead and sleep. It lasts for a bit. Like you can just wall jump and start now or something. But you didn't need to any. So that worked out great though. Perfect. Yeah, you tell him, Vin. Okay, so you don't chase this part. Okay, no, okay. Yeah, well, Vin can chase it. Not all of you need to chase that. Okay, y'all need to back. Vin can chase it because he has his crossbow. You and Ivy, yeah, it's like you and Ivy come back is the right call. I think even Silver should have just came back. Vin could have just sniped and then left if he didn't kill him. He didn't kill him because of the minion wave. Fucking rim sounds. Tom and Jerry. Okay, before you leave, just go up here and like normally you should leave the doubles for for the other people instead of taking your side. But honestly, at this point, I think you should have just put your little helper up there. If you're talking to your team on this one, because you are talking at least with Ivy, they don't need to be fighting this. They need to back off. Staying up at this walker is very risky. Sorry, I got a message. Staying up at this walker is not optimal. It's not good use of their time. We look here. They are backing off, but they like as soon as they kill that dynamo, and like you and Ivy backed off. Your Ivy should have, since you're talking with Ivy, they didn't need to go back up there. So like ideally, what would have happened is the Venator killed the dynamo, and then on your way back, Ivy, Silver and Venator could have took the church. You just tell them, like, start backing up for retreating or whatever, because they could take the camps. You don't need to do that. And if we see here, Silver dies, Venator dies, Ivy gets out, so that's good. But they overstay their welcome, so really be careful. And I know you can't control the randos, but just to be vocal, like you got what you needed, which was the kill and the urn. There's no point in staying up here unless you can take the camps, and that's just it. So yeah, that's not good. All right, let's go back to you. Where are you at? Don't come over here unless you're gonna go to the Guardian, or they can come back to the Guardian. But I guess you are coming over here now. But Dynamo has ultimate. Yeah, see, and that's what happens whenever you overstay with that. So there's 3 to 4 people here pushing this. Honest, they have wave pressure. You don't have any. Ivy has her ultimate. Ivy could fly in or whatever, but you don't. Y'all just have to back up now, and you just have to back up to the walker. Oh, that's a big power. A good slam. I would have maybe just tagged along with Venator. That's good of your Ivy to already get knocked down, by the way. That's like really helpful and smart of them. You might not have it. Yeah, that's honestly probably why. That's probably why you just put a helper on instead. And yeah, if you ever, like, if you're gonna leave this, I don't know if you do, but if you ever do leave the lane and you have another helper, yeah, just put another little of those fuckers on the minions. Minion helpers are so OP. Or if you're gonna go to the doubles, since this doubles are up, you might as well just drop it up there and get this buff too, so that they don't get it. Silver or Venator should have this, or Calico, but oh good, you do get it. Cool, cool, cool. Nice job. If a team is coordinating CC actives, my team is good. Well, right now, Ivy is. She's doing a good job. But you were close enough to the shop to buy? What the fuck? Is that a thing with Rem?
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Yeah, that's risky. I sent her to the shop. Oh, I forgot. That's a thing you could do. Oh god, this play. What are you doing? You slept him through the ground. So like, so I'm curious, what was your thought in wanting to sleep him there? Because like, yeah, you didn't ult him earlier when it like may or may not have been worth it, but then you just slept him through the floor for what reason? I mean, it was like, my team was above him and wanted to collapse on him. But he was on the level like where the mid boxes were, and your team was like above. But I mean, I understand the communicate. If they ask, I get it. Okay, never mind. I get it. Very, very scary. People underestimate these zombies. These zombies are OP, so be very careful with zombies. Taking 200 damage, 270 damage from zombies. I'm glad you stunned Venator for him. Also, he's just tanking the ball for no reason. Also, oh, you need to save Calico. Wait, she's good. She got out. She got out.
Your arcane mastery will grow.
Descend Greenwich.
Headed to Greenwich.
So so you're talking about like what happens like mid or whatever. So from here, what do you think you want to do with this right now? What do you feel like you should be doing here? I remember getting lost in these tunnels. Yeah, you're lost right now, but like ignoring the tunnel
This doesn't feel
lost
very
stuff,
safe.
because I mean I don't know what the fuck to do with the tunnels either. But besides that, what do you think we should do? What do you think we should do right now with this? Any idea? Let's like based off of the current map. Maybe force an urn to push the waves. So, yeah, the urn. That's what I was leading at, but I wasn't really sure how to kind of get at that. But so you should either get the urn, or if you really don't want to commit the urn because randos, but their doubles respawn, and this has been sitting for a minute. So I didn't want to call it out whenever you were lost in the tunnels, but initially when you so when you're at the secret shop, oh god, you put your little helper here at this guy, and then you went down here, and then you went into the tunnels, and then you got lost for the past minute, right? So you are not being optimal for your time right now, of course. But I was going to eventually start saying like, hey, if you could have stolen the others' sinners instead of yours, right? Like if you had made your way over there, because originally Calico wasn't over here, so the wave wasn't pushed out and it was just Dynamo. So that's what I was going to say. But then I was looking at the time and everything with the urn, and we were chit-chatting while you're rambling. So yellow's pushed out and green is pushed out. And right now the urn should be neutral. Oh, she's not even here anymore. Unlucky. Too much. Yeah, so the urn would be prio right now. You have this pushed out. You have this pushed out. So if you could, you should have asked Graves, push that out and get the urn. And just like spam urn. Or really, if you could ask Ivy if you want to. Shouldn't I like, or you can ask Ivy now that she just did the doubles. But really, urn would be wonderful, perfect right now at the situation to at least force a fight. Y'all have the lanes pushed out. You have a general good map pressure. Shiv is here as well. If not, you could just do that. You'd be like, let's collapse. Like, Shiv is by himself. I think, let's go take a look real quick. If we see Shiv, Shiv is all the way up here. So instead of like going straight to the urn, he'll look for forcing or taking advantage here. If you kill this, if you kill Shiv, you can definitely at least attempt or still do the urn. The biggest thing on their team with urn though is Dynamo. Dynamo and Sinclair, both of them are definitely questionable because this is like no denying, but that's why one, you have the map pressure, of course, so you're gonna have to make some of them to decide. But two, that's why you would, you know, try to get 4 or more of your team to do the fight at the urn. But this would have been a great time to attempt to run the urn, like 30 seconds ago, and then even possibly, you know, do the urn. So urn would have been better because now you're like, yeah, I mean, you're just kind of running around though. But to be fair, you know, the tunnels were like, what the fuck with the tunnels? But coming back over here for the minion wave, like, it's not really useful, you know? This isn't good use of your time. And now you just got launched deeper into the enemy's jungle.
I see Vindicta.
Well, you almost killed Sinclair. How did Sinclair almost fucking die? Was that just from Graves? So this was a very, very unfortunate fight that shouldn't have happened. You could sleep that if you want to try to save her. Well, now you can't. Dude, your Ivy's a fucking boss. Look at that shit.
They took out I don't like being alone.
What a stack, yeah. Yeah, that's just unfortunate, right? So yeah, practice the tunnels a bit if you're gonna play Remy more, or rather, if you're gonna play Rim and you're gonna take the tunnels, at least learn the basic route and just practice it a couple times. Because like I mean, on the past 3 minutes has just been like exploring the tunnel and then getting lost, and then you appeared at the secret shop, and then you kind of took a fight that there wasn't really a need to, and then like you're poor now. You're a sad little owl creature rat thing because of whatever just happened. You know, with roaming. I think you should have gone over here. I mean, I guess. So like you're gonna lose the Guardian. You might have been able to save it. Or the Walker. You can just sleep Apollo now. You know he doesn't have repose. He's just gonna leave. Y'all just need. Oh, you shouldn't have woke him up. You should have just left him sleep. You should have just. Yeah. Okay. I think you should have just left him be. So whenever you came on blue, no one was on yellow. I think you should have went over here. No idea why I went minutes to the other lane. Yeah, I think you should have went on to yellow. Even if like you had to fight 7 somewhat, like you would either force a fight out or something with him. And if not, then you would have taken the full wave and then you would be less homeless. Calico's going a little too deep, but she has 25k above the team.
I guess I can be wrong.
It's okay, she's just limit testing. Between the 3 of y'all can carry her out. Look at your Cinders. Put it on.
Spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Go back and put a little helper on. So you see the 2? You know there's 2 here. Yeah, I was gonna say I would be very careful.
Thanks for your help, Ava.
wandering out there. You're keeping her fed by her being Calico, which is fine. The drive-by snipe would have been hilarious. Yeah, it would have been. So again, like if you want to, like you'll have really good strong map pressure. So like again, this is another opportunity you could ask for to do the urn if you're looking for opportunities to do fights. This is a great time to do it because this lane is slightly pressured. So you could have asked Calico to stave, and she can contest. She can contest Vindicta, even though Vindicta flies. She has 10k on her, so she could. Calico can contest or even burst her down. So you could ask her to, you know, to slightly stay for a bit longer, try to get the urn. But since Venator's over here, he can keep this wave pressure too. So these are like just more like options, more like ways to try to like keep the the pressure up. Looks like she realizes maybe she needs to rotate too, because she does, but. So like, cause like this, like fighting this blue walker here, like I don't necessarily like it. I like, you know, there's 3 people here. I really think like kind of like, trying to do the urn would be better. Like you can keep your little helpers over here. Every single one of the enemy team has great team ult. It's kind of gross what Matchmaker did with the comps. Yeah,
Thanks.
Both sides are really strong for general stuff like that. Like you and Venator, like honestly though, I mean, if you're gonna do this, you and Venator should be pushing this walker though. Like I know I was talking about the urn, but I really like at that point, like since you're already here and you rotate at this point, you and like it's past 15 minutes, 60 minutes, so y'all two should just be fighting this, like the walker, because you know there's 3 here. You don't know where Dynamo is. Vindicta may have still been here, and you just don't know where Paulo is. There's like, okay, there's 5 people here. Okay, good. I came up here. Good. Oh, you need to stay in the ring. No. You could also just sleep her. Okay, so you lost the guardian. Now it's you gotta be quick with this. You can just sleep her and then get it and then leave. It's like if y'all can get out, this is great. Just yeah, like it's okay. Like I think it's okay. I would justify like now Paul's here. Venator might die. Let me look. Venator does die. Okay, I think you should have slept to save him. As soon as you got the walker, or even right before you got the walker, you can sleep, and then he would have been able to get out. From here, you need to buy. You're starting to be no longer homeless. Put a little helper on. Put a little helper on and leave. Yeah. Oopsies. Yeah, I think you could have slept Vindicta on the way out, and you would have. I think it would have turned the favor turned the tides in Venator's favor. Okay, so now here's the problem though. We have 2 here and 1 here. And you have 2 people here and 1 person. What is Silver doing? Silver is farming. Silver can cast that somewhat. You just gotta throw 4 sometimes, yeah. So you're gonna have to catch this wave. And we don't know when the other 2 spawning. But you need to hurry up because this is risky. I guess Calico's okay. Okay. Okay, so you know the Apollo's here. Like if you can.
Thanks, great at shuffleboard.
You can tell your friends, your team where he's at. Like there's Ivy. Okay. All right. That was just saying hi to everyone. Everyone's just saying hi.
Headed to Broadway.
Yeah, so if you're, I don't know, are you always frequently with this Calico that is 10k the rest of the lobby? Is that a common thing with you, Rat? Do you know this Calico? Well, Because he doesn't usually carry like that. Okay. So if that is the case, in futures, if you see, so we're gonna talk about like how to like look for like opportunities. If you, and then I guess this is right. If you're any in the situation where you're like you're Thanos in the lobby, like really strong. This is Thanos lobby. She should be looking. It looks like she is. She's looking for 7 here. And since we love talking about like opportunities, this part of the game, we're looking for opportunities to do things. We needed kills. We need our picks to go take advantage to do stuff on the map. I like how Calico literally doesn't die until the 51 minutes in the game out of a 53. Calico's literally alive all game except for fucking like 2%. So she should just jump this rush curse, you say? Sure, why not? She should just jump the 7. You want on? Yeah, I can see that. She should jump the 7, get the urn, or y'all should collapse on these 2, or ask her to instead of getting 7 instead. Or either she should just get 7. She can just kill him versus 7. This is not 7's dead. Realistically, y'all need to do this. If she jumps him and y'all jump these 2, you go mid boss, and then you just snowball the rest of the game. I want to see what she does first. Okay, let's see. Okay, if she plays 7 normally, or sorry, Calico normally, instead of running the face, try running from behind. Oh, okay. Kind of interesting that she didn't do her sleep first, but whatever. That's my point. All right, let's see if how they kill him real quick. Here. Okay, so they don't kill him. They can. Oh, she backed off. Whatever. All right, she lost. She can't do anything for 10 seconds. She can go back and kill him if she really wanted to. So y'all.
The streets are mine.
Where are you at? There you is. You're doing tunnel stuff. Okay. Y'all need to kill this Shiv or one lonely person. The casualties are valued by Roman
Who
Calicos.
needs help?
Yeah.
Our blue walker is under attack.
It's dangerous.
You can just so you get movement speed in here. You can just press crouch. You don't even have to melee through these fuckers. Just press crouch. Calico's now being risky between the 2. But what I was gonna say is y'all had a soul advantage or whatever. Y'all still have a soul advantage, but Calico, you need to be looking for a pick with Calico. Like that Shiv, like this Shiv, like y'all just need to jump the Shiv. The reason why is you're looking for that 1 to 2 kills, like 7. They need to collapse on this, like hard. And then you go do mid boss or if you don't feel like you can do mid boss. But now there's 4 people here. So Apollo's here by himself. You know there's 4 people here. They just have to retreat. You're gonna have to clear this wave. And I don't normally say like just to stay on over here, but you need to get back to this other side like right away. Yeah, put little helpers on and just speed this. So you're talking about like mid game. What do? You win this fight right here. And normally like split pushing like this is great for, you know, most characters or for some characters. Like if this was 7 in your position, this is great. However, at this point in the game, it's 25 plus minutes anyways. You win this team fight, you go mid boss, you win the game. Or you snowball and you win the game. You're not basically GG whenever you do mid boss, but yeah. So I would like you put your little helpers on here, you get back on the zip line, you speed back over here, you bully these 3 people, you just rotate to here. And then you could tell Venator to start it. You realize opportunities? Yeah, that's like there's 4 people here, like this fight. And Venator's rotating too. Like, yeah, you put your minions on and you should have just zipped on and sped boost and rotated back to this. Like you may, what are you gonna, so you're gonna teleport? Okay. So you're at least coming behind them now. Like, but so like now the moment's passed. So like you overextend past your walker, you don't have the walker defenses anymore, and they're getting in the openness here. Like they're away, but she's here. Sinclair's running away. Like the moment's passed. Like you teleporting over here now isn't worth it. Like now at this point, just it's better to stay over here and still. Well, Apollo decided to go feed, so never mind. Apollo fed. But realistically, once they like them backing off here, like there's no point in them even like why. But on that point, like you can. So from here as well, what you do is you like since they're really kind of far away, like if you can catch the Shiv out, you can sleep the Shiv too if you want. Or actually you have knockdown Shiv. Apollo would 1v6, but the ping. Always, it's always the ping. So what I was gonna say though, Rack, is that so you got your one pick, right? Instead of like doing directly mid boss, go to mid boss, start mid boss, but use it as a bait. Start it halfway. The only reason why I'm saying use that as bait is because of these two, Dynamo and Sinclair. These are very scary things, but you have your one pick, so you can go to mid boss. You can start it, and you can keep one person on the lookout and bait mid boss, yeah, and see if they show, and yeah. So like you start it so it roars, but you keep someone up top to watch them. Like you can do. I mean, honestly, it'd probably be Graves. Graves will probably be better. Or Silver, or maybe Cal. One of them. One of these three, or even Ivy. Yeah, one of these ones could keep an eye out. You need to stay by to sleep. I guess Ivy should stay by. So really, it should be probably Graves or Calico. Possibly, honestly, just Calico at this point. I'm just going with Calico. Calico should keep an eye out because of everyone else, but. Basically like keep someone up at the very top of blue or like on the zipline side or something to just keep an eye to see if they come. If no one fucking comes, then you can just finish it. But it's honestly because of these two. And if it wasn't because of these two, I would just say just go do mid boss right now and just confirm it. But these two can literally just like, even though they're down one person, these two can flip mid boss. But since you're still chasing, I would say, let's say we put knockdown on Shiv here. We isolate Shiv, we bully Shiv. If you kill Shiv, then you can just go rotate to mid for sure. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking is like, you start mid boss so it roars. And so it causes them to think, oh shit, are we going to contest it or not? Sometimes they'll say yes, sometimes they'll say no. But if you also see, since you put your little helpers on green, look at green. Green's on the Guardian. Green's really, struggling right now too. So you have map pressure. And that's why too, like you have the opportunity right now. It's in your favor, but if it wasn't for these two, it's questionable. But really, if it was anyone else between these two, for example, like even if Sinclair was Yamato, and then like if this was an Abrams, but he didn't have his ultimate max with Unstoppable, like you could go in from there. It's really because, like I said, Bunny and Dynamo ult. So there's a good knockdown. Yep, good pillow. So like you could start sleeping or try to sleep now if you want to, but like, okay, you're bullying him. This is it. All right, this is your moment. You bully him. All right, no more committing. No committing. Go mid boss. All right, retreat, ping mid, or if you're scared of it because of these two, as I mentioned, you earn. This isn't just one of them.
Let's go mid.
Okay, Graves is doing it. Graves is saying it. Y'all do it though. Do you follow her? Venator is being a dummy. And if we look the past 30 seconds, he's taken 500 damage from the Walker. Well, that's just dumb. He should be down here. But you, like I said, you isolated Shiv. Shiv thought he could 1v2 in the corridor. He didn't, and it worked out for his, not for his favor. And so yeah, so we saw the bunny. Your sleep saved the day. Perfect. That's great use. Okay. From here, what do you do? What do you do from here? That worked for like I said, like he bunnied, he attempted it, and that's why I was like, it's risky with him, with him because him and Dynamo. So thankfully Dynamo didn't show, but Sinclair was he was risky with it. Earned, yes, you do earn, which none of you are running towards earn.
Where'd my new friend go?
None of you are running towards the earn. So if you're gonna steal their shit, You can go put your little helper here. If you get up with your stamina. those damn pipes. Fucking I'm sorry. I'm laughing at Dynamo soul ulting Venator. I'm sorry. Just I love it whenever like fucking 2-minute long cooldowns or 1.5-minute cooldowns and they just fucking just use it on one person and it's just hilarious to me. Yeah. He's there for culture. This is great. So I question what your Venator was doing. Like I even said before, like backdooring, you can backdoor a walker at times, but like if he started backdooring it like here, and their whole team wasn't here like initially when y'all were doing mid boss, maybe, but that's besides the point. But I just wanted to call out Venator. Poor lad was trying his backdoor stuff again. Unfortunately, he wasted your rejuve and he's gonna die again. But whatever. Yes, you should do the urn. You shouldn't even save him. So like, oh yeah, you can put. Oh, what a huge parry! Put knockdown on him. Put knockdown. Oh. Okay, so the problem or the reason why I'm calling though is that like, look at your ways now. So, I'm still of the mind until they change this. I've said this before, so people that have watched me do these recently will hear me repeating, but the last walker is a bit of a bait. It's how do I say this? It's not worth the trouble sometimes. You got to really know you have an advantage to get the last walker, or if it's even worth it. Fighting for it, wasting rejuves is not worth it. It's just not worth it when you could take all of this jungle, when you could take the urn, mainly the urn, but when you could take all this jungle, deny them, and fix your waves. Like so like when you got mid boss credit, as you said, you should have did the urn. Like there's no reason why you don't want to like the urn. Like when they change the urn, soul changes in December. That made urn has been super OP. Like it's already been OP for a soul lead, but it became super OP around December. And then whenever they changed it at the end of December, or maybe it was early January, I don't fucking remember, where it's instantaneous. It's like that the urn is like the main thing that you need to prio, honestly. So you really want to try to take advantage of it. So you were correct. You immediately. So like whenever you're watching the credit, the rejuve credit, when the rejuve crystal spawn and it's coming down, what I do is I look at the top bar. Is anyone contesting? Is there anyone possibly contesting? And we saw, Sinclair did. Thankfully nothing came out, and that was a great sleep. But the other thing that I do while I'm kind of watching, I mean, you have 7 seconds for it to come down, right? And there's only so much corner watching you can do around the veils. But the other thing that I do is I'm watching the minimap. I look to see where enemies spawn. I'm looking to see if they show up from minions. I'm looking at the lane pressure, and I'm looking at the urn. So anytime like once like you got mid boss, or even like while you're fighting mid boss near the end of it, if no fight is happening and it's just like, hey, we're all sitting around. Like I said, granted, Sinclair did show, but the point still stands is that like if there's nothing going on, I'm trying to be active in other ways, and my ways of being active is watching the map. So gotta make sure that side to side. Yeah, exactly. So I'm looking for any enemy that shows up, whether it's on a lane or the death spawn timers, and I'm watching to see who has ultimates, because those are key things. And then again, I'm watching the urn, or where it's at, or what's the lane like going to be, what's the possibility, like can we run this, what's that going to look like. So I'm keeping an eye out for all those things. And yeah, the biggest thing that I at least want to call it, and as you even said it too, is you should have ran there. Someone almost always, whenever you have mid boss credit, look for running the urn if possible. And then from here, like you're gonna fight this possibly, but like you don't have graves, so there's 3 of y'all here. There's 4 of y'all. Well, he's dead, and then there's 4 of y'all. 1, 2, 3, and then your 4th one. When do we start counting building? Never. What do you fucking mean? Rem, look at Rem. Rem has knockdown and guardian. They're both counter items. And you have Healbane. Like maybe you could sleep this rack. That was combining text and rack. Maybe you could sleep this and toss something, or like I don't like your walkers loot like y'all dying to losing credits and losing a walker is not worth this. I'll stop memeing. What do you mean? No, don't.
They took out silver.
They gotta keep the VOD professional, totally. I don't give a shit. So if that's what happens and like you get your kills or whatever, I would say like you start retreating too, so that you could like not feed and die. Cause like, so the reason, the other reason why too, so you're gonna have, we have a redo credit. We can see that we still have, I'm trying to look up here where my mouse is when it goes away. It's the crystal. I don't fucking know how long it is because there's no timer on it, but it's there. So what I was gonna get at is that if you had ran the urn and then tried to do the midwalker or something, a new urn will also spawn. A new urn's gonna spawn in 40 seconds because they fixed the timers. You could have ran 2 urns off of one mid boss. So that's how you like that's how you close out games, like just in general. All right, you got like everything else, like you've been doing great. You could have probably been a little bit better with like trying to get the urn at times, or forcing stuff with it. But ultimately, like if you did fantastic with that, with getting the mid boss and everything and contesting. If one of you ran to get the urn, run it over and then try to do a mid boss, or you could have talked like, team, do we want to try to do the mid boss, or do we just want to farm, steal their farm, and wait for the next turn? And if they, that's kind of what I do. And then you try to hold on your credits as long as you can, do the next turn, get even more fed because the next turn is going to be on their side. And then you could have possibly get 2 urns. And then I guess the final point of that I'm going to mention is that since you got the mid boss walker, you now have a soul lead, so the urn is now for sure on their side. So like these little things like kind of add up. And then if you had gotten that, like you probably would have been like 180k, and they probably would have been 150 or less. And you would have like had finished this game out sooner. Also, where are you going? You should, I don't know where you're going, but since you see they have a Sinners, you should take the Sinners. I know you were up there before the fight, but I guess you didn't finish it, or they didn't finish it, or it's just the neutral up there. I don't know if the neutral up there is still showing is because of the Sinners box. I could be wrong with that one. Did you think you hear someone? Oh, now you hear them on the Sinners. Yeah, look at you sliding on your pillow. The fucking vent, bro. You need a buy. Oh, you're saving for curse.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Look, just take the solo wave. Look, Calico doesn't need more money right now. Or just like put behind you. Put your little guy behind you, bro. Why are you so curious? Why are you like waiting around? Like, are you trying to gank, or are you scared of them seeing you? Like, you came up here and then just kind of waited. I wouldn't even came up here if you were like, you heard Apollo. Yeah, but he's like at the doubles. He's not quite near you. He's at the doubles. I was going to the center. Well, so like, if he's going to the centers, like, are you gonna jump him? Because if that's the case, you should ask Calico to come here.
This doesn't feel very safe.
Like, you can jump him. It's a little weird, but... You wanted to jump him? Yeah, you should ask Calico to join you too. You're not gonna super burst down Apollo. Sorry. Also, you have a lot of money, so...
Time to break open the piggy bank and buy something.
You told Calico as well? Well, she didn't fucking come. She fucking went to the church. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. That bitch didn't. Oh, that's not good. You gotta drop that shit. What a bitch! Fucking slept you, left you, and then he punched you. That bitch. Yeah, that's really bad for Calico. I don't. He didn't do anything. Gotta break a few X to make it that. Yeah, I was just saying what he's a bitch because he's just like fucking, you know, did things in life. Okay, this is risky for Calico. Okay, at least Ivy's coming to help. Silver's guarding that she needs to be. What is Graves? Graves is doing grave things, I guess. Silver has 6 stacks. Sinclair was kind of useless. I mean, he attempted a couple things. Sinclair or Silver needs to jump to this instead of coming to you. She just needs to be a part of the fight. Your team also doesn't need to be fighting. So okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was kind of like looking for whatever. She's talking the tier can. Yeah, she literally stayed there the entire time. Look at this bitch. She just. Oh, nice hair. Oof. Same with Venator. Okay, this was unfortunately some part of, you know, the lower ethos or whatever. You need to go back and try to save this farming sim. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you need to try to. Y'all all need to collect. So, it's a late. It's post 30 minutes. Deaths have immediate time. Y'all need to just collapse and kill everyone. Whoever's at blue needs to die. This whole team feed at blue needs to die. Graves is gonna get jumped by Sinclair, but she should kill him. Knock down that bitch. Another knockdown of that bitch. Y'all aren't winning now. It's too late. Okay, so you went and fed. So that's unfortunate. So you got there too late. Calico couldn't do anything because she was 2 health. You jumped to her for 2 seconds, and then Silver also died somehow. I think it was literally just you. It was you and Silver. That was it. That's why. It was you and Silver, but 7, like by the time you got there, it was too late. Silver was again too late for the and then Venator just trickled in. Like that bitch just kind of got there too late. Gotta commit the farm tunnel. Yeah, the tunnel. Yeah, the knockdown. Like, yeah, I understand. You had the knockdown focus, and then was Ivy there too? Yeah, Ivy had the knockdown focus too. Yeah, so like the intention was good, but you should have been there sooner. But your whole team should have been there too. Like, fucking Venator shouldn't have been farming the tier 3, and he should have just rotated and got there. Like, as soon as like it started showing 2. Venator should have just been there because like what I was getting at is like it's post 30 minutes. Mid boss is up in a minute. Y'all win that team fight. You go mid boss, you win the game. And that's kind of like that's where like my train of thought, like, you know, post 20 minutes. I talk about you look for you definitely look for those opportunities. So any large team fight, like the game changes post 20 to 25 minutes. I guess I should start saying 25 because the stuff changing now. So like that's kind of where I'm coming at from here. So I don't know. I don't think you should have came over here. I think you should have gone yellow, or green, whatever. I think you should have gone green. Okay, we fix blue. We do mid boss. That's what we do. That's what we do. We leave. Like you and Silver need to leave. Calico needs to leave. You need to fix blue, and you need to go mid. 10 seconds. Hold tab. See, and we still see Sinclair's backdooring. He's being a rat. Fucking rat.
Mid-boss has arrived.
I fucking hate Sinclair. I hate that Sinclair is being picked so much. Curse him. I think I go the other lane. Well, you go blue, but y'all all should go blue because you should go do mid boss. They're down 3, and I know these 2 questionable people are here, especially with you trying to save Calico. And now you left. All right, we're here. Now we do mid. We do mid. Apollo just spawned. You're like thinking maybe I don't know. I think they still maybe have like 20 seconds, but your whole team's here now. Okay. So this may be questionable now because you're like maybe things are not going super hot. We'll see what happens. Oh, Apollo's here at the bottom. Again, watching my minimap. Apollo's here. So you know Apollo's not going to show. These two just spawned. Seven and Vindicta. You're doing the thing where I talk about with baiting. So this is good. You're looking. Fantastic. All right. We go run Urn.
Headed to yellow.
We go run Urn. We're not running Urn. Yeah, so this is like, see, that's what I was like watching the map. We did not run Urn, yeah. That's what I was watching the map. I saw Apollo. We saw that he was here, so he's definitely not coming. And then possibly maybe Apollo or Dynamo and Sinclair. What is the Urn? I don't know. So if we go look at Venator, let me look at Venator here. No, I want go to the Urn. I want to, okay, go to Caligo. How much is the Urn? Let's see. So that is 9,000 souls. Look at that, Rack. 9,000 souls. Imagine if you had a 9,000 more than your enemy here. And not only just more than that, it forces a fight. So like it forces a fight or they give it up. And both of those things are things that you want at this point. You have 20k souls. 9k soul swing, yeah. So she just needs to, like, she did this. She did great. Cool. You punch it. You can do the, and then you get the Urn, and then you're good to go. Yeah. It's kind of crazy, yeah. What are you waiting for?
This doesn't feel very safe.
9,000? At this point, yeah, 9,000. The first Urn is like, you don't even know. Okay. Yeah, the first, okay, look, the candle's gone away too. This is even, okay, this is even better reason to pick it up. Look, the candles went away, so that means it's neutral. So that's even more of a reason to pick it up. Even if you don't want to run it, you want to pick it up so it locks it in place for the next 4 minutes, or 3 minutes rather. So if you ever see a time, like if you're watching your soul count and you're seeing you're really close to the number threshold, if you can pick it up so it secures it neutrally, then drop it and then do whatever you need to do and come back to it. The first Urn's about 3,600. It's definitely not crazy OP, but the second and more are. But if anything, like I said, it forces fights, and you also get stats for the person that runs it. You know, gets the stat bonuses and everything. So, like, the first Urn is still isn't something you can like. You don't need to like cough at. So. Yeah, like so like you have two ways here, and you put your little helpers on them. I would have put another little helper on the fucker, and then just run the Urn. Do it. I mean, that early getting 600 per pair is pretty. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, if you did that, Rack, you honestly probably would have won the game. Like, sorry, you would have won the game sooner. Like, I mean, that's just ultimately like, and a lot of this times, like it's like. So like you have your mid boss credit, like it's already almost halfway gone. Like, see, like I know like fucking it's going away, but the timer is like almost halfway up. So you got mid boss credit, and we didn't do anything with it, or at least not right now. Stealing the enemy's jungle is good, but it's not the best use of it. Of course, I guess I'll briefly say, Calico's getting the Urn. Okay. Forcing a fight with the Urn is what you would like. Sorry, forcing a fight is a good way because you use your credits to force them to fight it, and then of course you get it. She's just walk the bitch. She doesn't get faster. You just need to keep. You need to rotate. You need to like Urn's priority. Urn's priority. Run. You need to keep going.
Green Walker is under attack.
Sleep that bitch or knock down on him. Knock down on him. Do it. Those Dynamo. Okay, look. You got the Urn. All right, look. We got that sweet 10k. Look at that. Fantastic. Go by. You're already right there. Just go by real quick. Unfortunately, like I said, they didn't take a fight with it. You didn't so like you couldn't kill them. But you got your free 10k souls. And really, so like, if this is at this point though, like you still have, you know, about a minute left on the credits. I fucking don't know the timer, so I could be wrong. Put a little guy on that. Put a little guy on that. Put a little guy on that. All right. Also, like I said, so we go. You bought Calico. Okay, so that's what I was gonna say. So like at this point, we now pushed our lanes in. All lanes are crashing down. We need to make something happen before credits are gone, if we can. They don't even have much of a jungle anymore. Literally at this point. It's like, what do? And honestly, with Calico being fucking 60k, I think you just need a fucking ARAM one lane right now. Like, y'all need to group up and force something to happen, or look for someone out of place. Dynamo's right now out of lane. Or look, perfect. Follow. You sleep him. Like, what Calico's doing is what all of y'all need to do, and then you just bully Dynamo so he doesn't, you know, ult. By bullying, I'm saying knockdown versus curse him. Calico's, yeah. All right, we got our kill, and you got to look for her sleep. We're looking for our sleep too. She's knocked down. Sweet. Fucking laughing, Rem. Okay, we stay. We gotta stay and do something. We can shoot our guardians. You can sleep them here. This is sleep. This is sleep. This is sleep. No, this is you sleeping them. No, you should sleep them. All right, now you definitely sleep them. So the reason why I'm saying that is because they're out of their base. He's away. He is out of the Guardians. He is exposed. You're looking for, like, since you don't have any pick characters, and what I mean by pick characters, I mean Bebop, Holiday, Paradox swap characters, a Mo to lock someone down. It's you and Ivy, I guess, so to speak, because you both have knockdowns. That's the only reason why I'm calling you out. So you see him come out, or two people, and they're like, there's two people underneath the Guardian, and you see there's a third one that's actually overextended, right? Go sleep him. And then you curse him so that he loses his assistant. You curse him so he loses his assistant, and then you just fucking put knockdown on Dynamo ulting. But yeah, like, you can like jump off the wall and like sleep them, right? Like I said, you're looking to isolate the enemy so that you can, you know, kill them, right? So. See, now he's ulting in there, but you're not quite up there. Did he fucking wait, he's ult only Graves? Okay, so y'all don't have your ulti now, or your rejuice. So now the longer you're here, it's very risky. I actually think you should back off. Unless you can kill Shiv and maybe Apollo. Like, just know that you don't have rejuice. Calico left you. So, and then Graves just died and she got solo ulted. So there's 3 of y'all here now. You have a lot of lane pressure, but what are you gonna do? And on top of that, so the more you kill mid boss, the quicker it respawns. We see here mid boss is up in a minute. So this is the second time it's died. So by y'all staying here, and if y'all possibly die, they can go mid boss, right? So I would have said, don't. You're like, it's overcommitting now, right? So y'all want to leave when you're in this position. And if y'all were like more coordinated, maybe you could stay. But honestly, like, with the way the game's been going, I honestly would say it's not like, you're asking for trouble by trying to get, like, you're greeting trying to get the shrines. There's one death.
They only have one shrine left.
And this is now like kind of like the greeting part, because you died, more people are gonna die. If I was the enemy team, I would go mid boss. Like, that's kind of like how you should like look for if you're on the other side of the team on to recover or come back from that. And I knew Calico left too. I instantly clocked out that, and I still did all that. Yeah, but I mean, like, so did the other rest of your team too. Yeah, like if I was the enemy team, like once, like, they're like kind of risking down too. Like I would just, they should have just gone mid boss. Like once you, oh, they are doing mid boss.
I like net.
Yeah, see. Sinclair and Shiv are doing the right thing. So. And that's why the game goes on for like another 10 minutes. All right, what else we got? So, oh wait, we're 1.5. Actually, 1.5 is fine right now. There's not really like anything super major I don't think will necessarily happen. The biggest thing, like I said, is the urn, with like capitalizing on the opportunities. Graves did a good job by stealing the urn. So like if that's on the instance too, like that's kind of what you want to do is like I would honestly leave this. Like so yeah, see like if you ever see this, just tell Silver don't do this, like or just your teammate or whatever, don't commit to this because it's gone. Like you have there's two people pushing it at this point in the game. The walker doesn't have enough health to like y'all can't fight that, and they have rejuve. So you don't want to go like it's literally a sneeze. Like they just backdoor that, and you're just kind of asking to get jumps. There's 3 people. Oh, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Calico's here. I don't think y'all should have, like, this is kind of working, but if their whole team committed on this, look how massive that is. That range. Y'all would have just like got destroyed if the other team was here. You need to buy. What are you who are you looking to put? Oh, you're looking for the shop. Okay, this part she is chasing. That is questionable. She's like, I've been running the lobby. I could still do this. She should have waited till like Apollo showed up and then jump him or something. Wait, did he not go down there before? Where'd your little helper go? Fucking go to the shop, you bitch. Y'all should all be with her and jump this Apollo. I would do just to fucking go down and buy at this point. Oh, it's because of actives. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I promise I didn't mean it. Bro, he's just sleeping you. I would have just left him back. Just sleep each other. I hate how his sleeps are fucking, or his ultimate is like only 20 seconds.
Help me deliver this.
Big knockdown. Curse him. Wait, maybe. Oh, go curse Dynamo. We gotta save him. Oh, that's gone. Yo, fucking Sinclair hates you, bro. Oh, we got a life. You need to connect to someone. Save me, Ivy. Ivy, back up more. Nice Echo Shard. This is kind of why I was saying like fighting this with the walker is risky. Also, it doesn't help that Venator's doing this either. So like, you can't really like take the like. I mean, I guess you like doing this is like really hard. Can tell them while getting ulted. I don't know. Wait, what? Yeah, Venator is fucking backdooring. It's like they increase the health of these shit so that you, and the resistances that like they're really strong with like one person. Watch the damage. Probably should be watching you, but whatever. Watch. Look at this. Riveting. You didn't even notice? I mean, there's a whole team fight going on the walker. I wouldn't fucking notice it either. I only noticed it because I'm pausing. Nah, yeah, nah, exactly. Like, yeah, it's so that's why I was like fighting this like this last walker, like because they killed the other one, made this one stronger. But if I was the enemy team, I would have just fully committed on this one first and got the urn. Is what they should have done instead of trying to split push and do the urn. Because it just now reset to the side. So if we ignore Venator for the moment, this is just a fight. But what I was saying, like taking this fight was risky because like they have rejuve credits, and like if you overextend, you lose the the walker debuffs or resistances. I don't even know if you still get them at this point. But yeah, we're just gonna watch this fight happen. Oh, one thing that I was gonna mention or suggest though, Rack, and I don't know in his build, like, is that if you wanted to keep Guardian Barrier, Guardian Ward instead of getting Echo Shard, Divine Barrier would purge Rabbit and would purge 7 stun on friendlies. So, and then if you get also with this many actives, I would also probably get trans cooldown. Since trans cooldown affects your actives, like this goes down to like I think 18 seconds. Burst goes down to like 30 seconds. Knockdown goes down to like 24 seconds. Echo Shard is like 24 as well. But instead of like maybe getting Echo Shard, like Echo Shard tag along is really good. But I would honestly say maybe even not getting Arctic. Like kept Arctic, I would have like maybe sold Cold Front and got Divine Barrier mainly because of the CC on this team, especially since he's doing Echo Shard Bunny. So because of him, his stun kind of, but mainly because of his Bunny, I probably would have gotten Divine Barrier since Divine Barrier purges Bunny. And Divine Barrier is really, really strong. I think Solo Cold Front, yeah, in hindsight. Yeah, just in future and like I said, just in future, if you're against a lot of like CCing or anything like that on the like in the future, Divine Barrier is really good. All right, so Venator got their shrines. However, Arctic Blast just saved you there. So I will just say that Arctic Blast saved you from Shiv. But you can still, I would get trans with this. I don't know what you're gonna buy next. Okay, you bought Boundless, yeah. I would have just got trans cooldown because you don't really, you yourself don't need damage right now. You need utilities. You need your utilities up more. Like 1 minute every time is as good as if you could do it every like 30 seconds. If I press trans, will it show the time right now? Yeah, oh yeah, look, perfect. Wait, what? Whose build is this? Why is this showing Sinclair? Fucking, bro, don't show Sinclair shit. Alright, I don't need to watch you fight Shiv. It's showing Sinclair's. I don't want to see Sinclair's. Bro, it's still, whatever. I don't know why it's showing Sinclair's. What if I go to Sinclair? It's still Sinclair. Alright, what if we go back down to you?
Headed to green.
It's still Sinclair's. Wonderful. So if we look from here though, let's just say a 50-second cooldown. His ultimate goes down to 48. So you can use Curse about, 40 seconds instead of 55. Yeah, you get the idea. And Echo Shard goes to 22. Yeah. He's even annoying in the bot. He's even breaking the game at this point. Okay, so we did not watch the past 2 minutes of the game. Holy shit, look at that big... Look how fast mid-boss spawned. The 4th mid-boss, it's like at 2 minutes. Did he fully down it? He fucking fully downed it, bro. I don't know. I don't think it was worth it still. Even though he downed it. You need to kill this Apollo. Like, right now, looking for kills at this opportunity is how you close the game. Yeah, so that's good. It's good for you to chase follow because that's what you need to do. You're looking for that, like, kill him and then for sure close the game by doing mid boss or just trying to. I am baffled that Venator killed and down the king. There's 3. Oh, that's 3 people. Oh, this is good. Never mind. Nice job. Now you Arctic Blast him. Arctic Blast him. Keep him in place. Oh, you didn't get anyone. And then you went to the storm cloud because of the rather trying to get out and you got stuck in the storm cloud. That's unfortunate. Let's just watch them in the game. Watching this part right now, I would say that they're gonna win. I would say fucking Amber's gonna win. Sorry, the Hidden King. Okay, what do we have here? Calico's still Calico's being a raid boss. She has all of her abilities. Jump him. How'd that fight go so bad? It was a very disconjointed fight. I mean, if you look at it, y'all kind of traded. Like, down 2, down 2. But I would just say it's very... Wait, it's only just traded because Venator's killed it. Honestly, just your team fights for your team has just been very unorganized, and I would say that's the reason why at this point. I'm scared to go back, but we will attempt it.
Let's see if that
Oh, okay. Where are we at? Okay. Don't crash. All right. Let's watch this in slow motion, 'cause I'm curious. So one of the things, though, that I will just say with this with your buddy, this person playing Calico, fight is just about to start. Yeah, it's just about to start. One thing that I would say is, one, they use Arctic way too early. Like, you want to use Arctic when you're closer to lock them down. This 13 meters is very short. That's pretty close. But what I was gonna end up saying in general about Calico is that there's a lot of times I'm just seeing her running cat straight in their face. Like, she's best if you go in the veil and then attack from the side or behind. Like, you want to pounce on them from behind, meow, right from behind. And she's just like, hey, I'm a cat, shoot me, I'm in your face. So she's not really getting the element of surprise. But so that's one thing. Like, just their own macro play. Why I would literally say look for better opportunities to force fights. The other thing, meow, fucking clip. I don't give a shit. The other thing, though, then I was gonna say is that you're really trying to force a fight without everyone here while you're at the base. That's the other thing. Like, you don't know where their enemy is, or their team is, and you see Ivy's not here and Silver's not here and Venator is fucking lollygagging as well. What the fuck is? Oh, she's not even coming. She's doing doubles. Cool. And Venator's trying to. I don't know why he's not on the zip line, but fucking whatever. So, like, the fight's gonna go poorly because, or at least in your favor, because your whole team's not here, and then they're gonna start trickling in. What is your thought process? Because what I would have said is, let's wait. Super made me stop thinking logically. Oh yeah, if you're just having a good time, just have a good time. But you came in asking for a game review, which means you actually slightly want to get better, at least at this point. Because playing just for fun of just going through the motions is one thing. Because if you're just going through the motions, then yeah, it's fucking whatever. But we're trying to look to see what we could have done better. But honestly though, it's a fucking 48-minute game. You don't know when it's in. There's times where I literally like, we could come back, but I'm just like so checked out. I just want the game to end. I have done this. I was just like, I just want the game to end. I don't care. So, you know, after a 40-minute A game is tiring. So I understand that. But if you wanted to try to get better with this one, like specifically, I would say 1, wait for a better opportunity. 2, I would say that at least from Calico's your initiator, at least right now. Like, should be like a mix between Venator, like any of these ones could really initiate. I guess maybe Seth Graves, or you could sleep them. But I would like, they're like she's really trying to force something when there's not the best moment, because you see Seven and Dynamo, and then we see Vindicta here. Once I see there's 3 people and there's only 2 of y'all, and you see like your team's not with you, I honestly would have went like weep and just went in here and then just wait. Either wait or wait at the window. Can I fly? I can't fucking fly with it. Go here or go back over there and then wait and watch this angle to see where they go. Because this isn't really good. I need to... Okay, there we go. So like you see, like this right here, this is scary. And you just wasted your curse. Maybe, yeah, it was you, right? Like you're just like, not waste, but because using curse to shut down Dynamo, that's good. That's what you want to do. But like you use this and it's just the 2 of y'all and everyone else is there, and she's in the double and then Ivy's way over there. Like, this isn't going to go the best in your favor. And if so yeah, that's why this fight went poorly. And so like if you had Divine Barrier, like you could just put that on her, by the way. So like features. Granted, she just ulted that. Okay. So then there's that. That was a good nap time. You probably could have just Arctic blasted him there. Oh, and then you see Apollo. and then Apollo burned you, and then you Arctic Blast, but you literally hit no one, and then you get stunned, and then you're just dead. And then let's look at everyone else. So Venator's looking for a flank. Venator should be playing Calico. Look at this. What? I don't. Bro, what you doing? Oh, he's. Bro is. Okay, I think Venator's a Wraith player. I'm just saying. I think he's a Wraith player because he's gonna. Nice rubber banding. I don't know what this is. I think he's just gonna go fix this lane. I think that's literally where he's gonna go because then he fights someone over here. What is that? It looks like a minion. Or it's Sinclair. I think that's Sinclair. It is Sinclair. It's Sinclair's assistant. Maybe the ghost is here and he's just like really, yeah, that's Sinclair. So we killed the 7. We're stuck in place with the dynamo still. Dynamo's scary. Okay, he teleports behind, and then Venator's gonna go back to the wave, and Venator's just gonna focus on wave farming. So that's unfortunate though, Rack, that you did have a Wraith playing Venator player who is just focused on laning stuff. That's not as important right at this point in the game, because instead of clearing the lane and trying to think, oh, I'm gonna go backdoor the shrine of the king or whatever, you just win the fight, then you just win the game. And with him not being there, it's obviously risky. Where's Ivy at? Yeah, with how much spirit burns in this game, that's another reason why Divine Barrier would be nice. So Ivy's leaving, Venator's staying, even though he's not Wraith. He misses grenades. That trap he set 10 minutes ago, he was proud to save. I want to watch this slow motion and happen, by the way, because he kills one.
A Venator doesn't traffic in mercy.
Bitch, he's gonna kill you. Oh, he missed. I like how Shiv's like, I'm gonna do this, bro. Shiv, if Shiv waited fucking 0.2 seconds longer, he would have been able to kill Venator. Shiv, you need. Oh, Shiv can do whatever. Because then he would have been in the execute threshold, and now he's not at execute threshold. So Shiv fucked himself up. All right, are we gonna do it? Yarr. Oh wait, Ivy's saving the day. Ivy, pounce on him. Ivy, yeah. Wait, why would you pull him closer? The Spellbreaker. The Spellbreaker ×2. The dagger kill. The Arctic Blast. Do it. No, I wanted to keep watching for the I wanted to keep watching just from the ghost perspective. What's Graves doing? Yeah, is she gonna just 1v1 this? Don't worry, bro. 1v1v the tentacle penis monster. Bro, we don't need more money, Ivy. Ivy, we don't need more money. I would actually, if you really wanted to, I would actually do mid boss. That's questionable.
Help
honestly.
me deliver this.
I mean, there's 4 of y'all. You could sleep them. I actually would have been fine with Graves and y'all doing just mid boss. Yes. Wait, this is a bad urn. It's not needed because it's so late. They're down to like. I mean, with the timers, like just because of the timers, I'm gonna maybe it's different in the moment, but I honestly think that if Ivy and Graves and then Calico and then you had went down to mid boss, you would have been able to get mid boss and then just close out the game. Yes, it's mainly because mid is up and they were down and y'all were respawning some more than they are respawning. Y'all would have had numbers advantage and I think you could have cursed and prevented or whatever, but I think y'all could have won. If all of y'all are together, y'all win team fights. That's the other thing. Y'all do great whenever all of y'all are together, and mid boss would have just forced that. However, it still would have been a risk because it's mid boss with Dynamo. That's the only reason why. Like, I mean, like the urn's great. Also, Calico's fighting Apollo.
Don't got time to walk.
I just think y'all could have did boss and then close the game out. Ivy's having some problems. Knock down the bitch. Oh, that pillow toss though. Curse that bitch. Curse him. Curse him. Don't run away. You don't have unstoppable. There's no unstoppable on him.
Thank you for your aid.
I can do it again.
Yeah, I think if you had Divine Barrier in this game, it would have been really nice. Also, Venator, again, look at Venator. Venator's doing the priest lord's work and split pushing. When the fight that's happening in mid could also just win the game. Which makes me think, literally they are a Wraith player playing Venator, which that's the most way. The game-ending fight, yeah. Gonna split push my lane up here. Wish I could fly easier here though. Like, fucking hate that I can't, whatever. Let's see if we can get a different view. Who is that? Silver? Is that Silver? That's Silver. Okay, what do we have here? There's 7. Let's look for Vindictus. The Vindictus is a great flying camera. Okay, so we got Apollo that you don't know about. Who the fuck is that? Fuck is that? Sinclair? It's Sinclair. So y'all are getting surrounded. Oh shit. You got knocked down on me. Alright, let's go back to you. Get the Shiv that's by himself. Yeah, bully Shiv.
Took out Calico.
That's unfortunate.
I'm just gonna close my eyes for a second.
That's a big Arctic Blast. No, he fucking activated Colossus. The Venator's here, don't worry. Venator's here to save the day. Big knockdown. So they could still do... Never mind. Oh shit. Did you have knockdown? So I will say, at least during this one fight, I think I probably would have looked for a better opportunity to use sleep. Like whenever you were like here-ish and Shiv was on Calico, I wonder if it would have been better to like sleep the people in front and then jump the Shiv, or just to sleep Shiv. But I think you should have tried to find a better opportunity to sleep sooner. But honestly, I don't know when. But I don't think I would have held it as long sometimes. But it worked out, I guess. So yeah. And then we win the game.
Now is not the time for mercy.
Then we win the game. Okay, so cliff notes at the end, a TLDW. Pillow toss. I love how Torrent Pulse is 20% of your damage. From a build perspective, everything's great. Like as we talked about, I would probably maybe just get Divine Barrier, basically. Divine Barrier instead of Cold Front. Sell Cold Front instead of Arctic. Definitely take advantage of the little helpers. You did great overall with that, but I would maybe just say split push a little bit more with him. Put him on minions. So like put him on your wave and then get the urn, right? You can force that. Definitely like for the urn perspective, definitely whenever you have mid boss, and I understand whenever you don't have mid boss, like can we do it or not? It's very questionable. You actually can do it pretty easily, especially with the instant drop off. But the big thing is definitely you have mid boss. When you look at the map, you try to do like, what can we do? If you've been like snowballing, the game is super easy. I'm just rolling my face on the keyboard and it's whatever. Yeah, you can try to do the hard thing first. But normally you want to try to do the easier thing first when you have mid boss buff crystal, and that's normally the urn. So definitely look at map. Mid boss, can we run it? And almost always it should be a yes. If anything, you should at least pick it up and then start bringing it over. And then if you have to, you can drop it off. And then post 30 minutes, you need to look for a person. You need to coordinate. If you're playing Rem, it's harder. But regardless, you need to be with teammates to coordinate to look for that pick or two and just swarm and like rah, 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 eat them up. And then once you have that kill, you go do mid boss, or you do walker, or you take their jungle or earn. But yeah, and that's really it. And then you know, honestly, the game would not have been as bad either, like, or very concerning at the end. And I've encountered this in my own games too. The mid boss, sorry, the base changes is hard now. Like, you can't just like walk in and just immediately like stay and win for the most part. Like, you actually have to really think, should we stay or should we go? And whenever you don't have crystals or mid boss revives, and then your team is like, are we kind of winning? If y'all had all peeled back and backed out, I think y'all could have, the game would have ended a lot sooner. But since you kind of stayed, like I said, when Calico left and then the Graves got solo Dynamo ulted. So definitely, like, when you're assaulting and sieging in the base, look at your opportunities and consider, are we staying too long, or can we do this? And then try to work with the team, and even just asking the team, like, hey, this is kind of risky. Do y'all think we should stay? And if your team, sometimes it, honestly, if it doesn't tilt your team, sometimes that's better. I've done that too. I was like, should we stay? And sometimes I say stay. Yes. I've also made the decision, should we stay? And we have lost games because I said we should stay. So that one was on me. I've done it before, even though I think it still could have gone, you know, it's a coin flip, right? As for the ulti, I think that you should try to do that for a little bit better to, you know, lock them down. But I'm also not a Rim player, so if you find that, like, hey, I was wrong with that one, we can just check out, you know, an E6 player. We can watch one of Piggy's videos, or you know, another player or whatever. See kind of how they use their ultimate. We can skim a VOD together or whatever. And like I said, just see how they kind of do it and see if we can, like, oh, they use it during this or they use it during that. So, but watching, at least watching wise, I definitely kind of think at least try to use it a little bit more frequently. Yeah. And at least when it comes to Rim, if you're going to take the tunnels, try to learn at least a safe path, or a path that you know. I mean, I don't fucking know the tunnels, but I would at least try to take them a little bit. Or if you're going to take them, try to learn them at least one or two on, you know? But yeah, Rick, otherwise that was like a really good game. There wasn't anything like major, like glaring, like, yo, this was wrong outside of the urn. And I'll just say that's because the urn is how you keep your lead. So the urn is just you like, there was a time you probably could have done mid boss sooner, like I kind of, but it's very risky with it is risky with Dynamo and Sinclair. So I totally can understand that, you know, waiting for a more guarantee of the mid boss. But the urn, whenever you had mid boss, I that's probably the biggest thing, like that one you should have done. So that is literally just the biggest thing. But other than that, I think like you did well with Rim. You played well, and just like learning a little bit better on when to use little helpers on minions versus centers and stealing. And then of course the nap time. Hey Vapor. Any questions you have then for me, Rec? Or are you kind of good for now? And also, maybe you don't get a Venator that likes to split push forever as well. You liked your Victor video? Thank you for watching and reviewing, and also the feedback. Yo, you know, so that video was originally like a 50-minute video. I'm not joking. Like, it was originally 50 minutes. And even while I was editing and trimming it down to what it is, I repeated so much, and I was rambling, and I was like, wait a minute, and it was blah, 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 blah. So, like, I legit think I just forgot about it. You think it? Thanks so much. But yeah, I'll definitely that I'm down on a team. Identify that I'm down on a teammate. Yeah, just at least be aware of that. That's good, Rack. Also, I mean, what's more, between the first time that you stopped by that we did one of these reviews, between now, I mean, you've gone up a couple ranks. So that's really good regardless. And like I said, even watching the gameplay, like you're improving. But the main thing, hopefully, is at least you're, you know, having fun and whatnot. So